Been a while. Been too lazy. It's too hot. You know, it's summer. It's hot, and just a part of drinking tea. I'm just not doing anything really. Anyway, I had some thoughts or little project floating around my head, because before all the war madness, yeah, I managed to get one of this Soviet water bottle, yeah, the canteen, and I was particularly interested in the sleeve, because it's very similar to the old World War German canteen. Actually, during the 40s, the 30s, it was quite common shape, having an oval, like, you know, quite a nice little bottle, quite handy and easy to handle. So, but I thought it's aluminium and it's not really healthy, so I wouldn't use that. But the design of the cover is actually really a nice one, without using leather or hooks or anything, yeah. So I went into using this as a pattern, yeah, doing a bit of alteration. So what I managed, because I got all my titanium stuff, I managed to buy or to get an 800 milliliter titanium bottle, and it's actually, yeah, it's a Chinese made called SilverAnt, yeah, not the black ant, not the wood ants, it's a SilverAnt, and it's a pure titanium bottle. And the interesting on it, actually, if you can see it, it's very slim and flat. It's not like the alcohol flat pocket bottle. It's definitely larger, but it's not as, well, it's not round, yeah, so it actually slides into my pack, actually into the front pocket of my rucksack very easily. And because it's got this flattish shape, yeah, and it's not too tall either, yeah. I mean, if you look at my hand, it's yeah, it's a bit larger than hand size, yeah, but it's a good size. So it's titanium, very good for water, obviously. You know, I got all this, so I actually meant to do a sleeve for that, yeah. So it's not as slippy, and so what I came up with, because I got lots of the the woolly Loden baggy bits, yeah, and this one in particular is the right size. So it actually fits in nicely, yeah, the bottle fits in nicely, but obviously it's too wide, yeah, but the height is perfect. If I cinch that together, it's actually perfect. So what I'm gonna do, slim that down, yeah, and create something like that. You know, the fold over thingy from the remaining cut-offs, yeah. So what I did, to show you, well, this is the second one, yeah, I'm not wasting that. I took one of these bags partly apart already, measured the size, yeah, so I'm going to cut that down, use the excess, you can see the line, the chalk mark line here, so I'm cutting that off and using the remaining stuff to do this, get that apart, to show you. It's actually going over the lid, yeah, so this is basically a bag as well. It's just got a roundish bottom, yeah, so I'm sticking to the square bottom, but this hanger, this loop, I don't know if you can see that, yeah, it's going across, whoops, going across over here, yeah, and over the lid and bottoms down. Very easy and simple to make, and got a belt loop or put it anywhere without having any carabiner or heavy metal, leather, whatever, nylon. I just using this material, the woolly stuff, matching my kit, and well, gets cracking. As you can see, I got my line already here, and now lay that flat and add ½ inch to it, actually cutting it down like that, just along the line, and the other side. And yeah, no, it's a bit maybe a waste. Actually, I could use some new material. I got plenty material of it, but well, I thought saves me some work. And yeah, so but before I can stitch that up, I have to make this loop thing. Yeah, maybe a bit better in detail here. So it's there's a little patch on the inside, stitched on the inside. The same for the bottom. There's a little square bit on the inside to double the material up. And yeah, that would be plenty material to create the strappy bit, put it across and stitch it on. It's an easy job, and well, that's what I'm doing now. So yeah, it needs a bit preparation to open the seam up. It's a bit of a fiddly job, but straightforward. And it's just so as you can see, I'm only taking this bag apart in parts or halfway through, and old strap. I'm sorry to the Hubertus people misusing their products again, but well, taking advantage of someone else's hard work in the first place, and saves me taking more time than needed, and it fits. Right, so yeah, what I did, just measured the length of this strap, yeah, with a tape measure, and so it's actually, what was it, 37 centimeter, so I add a bit more to it, and I still got a bit left which I can use then to create this front thing, yeah, with the bottom hole, and that's it. So I just have to fold that up and create the strip, stitch it on, and that's it. Eventually I have to give it a try. I still got some of this canvas left. I may put a strip on the inside for stability, yeah, so it's a bit more hard wearing than just the wool, but I have to play with it a bit. Yeah, I decided to use some of this canvas to stabilize it on the backside because otherwise it's getting too hefty. Put that canvas, so I double the woolly things, the woolly stuff. Just give it a run in the machine to keep it in place. I'm not using the iron yet. It's not too much hassle to get that out, just for the little bits. It takes too much time. So I'm improvising the whole lot. And yeah, give this a run. Try to stitch hard to the edge. And give it a few more loops. You can see, I got the canvas on the back side, and this is the top side, the nice side, stabilize the whole lot. And yeah, now I have to think about how I'm doing it in a rush. Is not recommended, especially when it comes to the fiddly bits. Put the needle down. That I do. So it's only to lock this thing off. Doesn't need to be absolute perfect, but thread wants to come off. Right, and on this end, because it's just stuck into the other piece, so I'm gonna do the same thing with the long bit now. So this is where the bottom comes, the bottom hole. Or maybe find a program in the machine to stitch a bottom hole. I have to have a look. Yeah, so did pretty much the same thing, stitching the canvas on like I did on the small one. A part of, I used 2 scrap bits and joined them in the middle. Yeah, that's actually where the bottom strap is going to be sewn on, so that's then later on underneath, and going to look like that. Yeah, going to be stitched in like that, and that's done for the strapping. Something that really goes on my nerves is if the thread running out and have to rewind the bobbin and give it a bit of speed, full throttle, and come on, come on. Yeah, stops now. So that's the most annoying thing doing stitching work. Yeah, as you can see, I got my large T-piece and gonna fold that up like that. Yeah, like a ribbon basically. And let's see if I can show you. Yeah, it's a bit more chunky than the original canvas one, but doesn't matter really. See, I got this ribbon thing, so I only have to stitch a square thing onto the main bag on the inside, put this on, sew a bottom on, and that's it basically. Yeah, obviously have to find the right position for the patch. Can be a bit wider, but that's basically what it looks like. Yeah, on the back side like that, and on the front there's a bottom there. Well, this is now inside out, but it helps me to figure out where I can put the patch, because obviously this loop still wants to go above it and not to be too tight and not to be too loose. Alright, now it's time for the bottom hole. Let's see, using one of my coconut bottoms again. And, let's see how much I can spare to cut in there. Give it a double stitch. There we go. Yeah, almost done. So for the last touch, I got this coconut buttons, yeah. I'm gonna find a nice one so it all match my other kit, and yeah, take that one. So as you can see, I only have to cut a slot in here, put the bottom on, that's it. Actually, if you have a look at it, that takes the bottle, fits in quite snug, and yeah, the Loden is a little bit stiff, but so cinch that down. Yeah, so as you can see, it fits neatly. Yeah, even the bottom. Can you see that, the bottom? And now you got this ribbon style just above it, and put the bottom up here, and that's it. So it actually looks then like this. Yeah, and the idea is now I can put that on a belt, on a strap, yeah, as well as hang it somewhere else, but I have a nice hanger here, and can put it anywhere on my kit, on any webbing, and yeah, turns out as I wanted it, as usually. So as you can see, just by altering a little bit of an existing bag, yeah, and that's my version of the canteen. Well, this is the Soviet one. This is a Chinese-made titanium bottle, yeah, and my German woolly Loden, and everything comes together. Easy job. And as you can see, you can make your kit very easy with a bit of fantasy and obviously some skills and some tools, but it works. And this goes in my kit soon. I only have to put the bottom on. Yeah, all done. So as you can see, the bottom is on, and quite pleased with that. So this is my new handy canteen, yeah, water bottle. I always were after a bit rigid bottle. I still got the what is it, the plastic bottle, the flexible one, yeah, the Hydro Pack, which I'm continue to use. But in some cases it's really handy to having a rigid bottle, especially I mean, you have seen in some of the videos bending down and getting the getting water with a cup out of a stream and stuff, yeah. And when the stream is further down, it can be quite tricky. So in that case, I can, if the stream is further down, I can put the bottle on the string, throw down, let it fill up and pull it up again, or under tap water or whatever. So it's for a quick accessible bottle. It's quite nice having a rigid bottle, but not too big. So this is the 800 milliliter, yeah, which is slightly less than the Hydro Pack bottles, which are a liter, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be my handy bottle, because yeah, I can put it on a belt or on a harness on the shoulder straps, yeah, and that's what I was missing on my previous trip, because it was a bit awkward to put the plastic bottle somewhere. Well, it was alright in the side pocket, but I couldn't hang it anywhere really, yeah. So this may solve the problem. So that's it for now. See you soon.